Hello, hello, and welcome to the Rock Metal Podcast. I'm your host, John Harris, and today on the Rock Metal Podcast, we have EVILON, and they've just released a banger of a new single on April 17th, which is kind of funny. I just realized at the time of recording that hasn't happened yet.
No, not yet.
No, but being incredibly good-looking and privileged like myself and the people on the call here who are also well-hung and very good-looking,
Right.
you know, we get to hear the song. So, released on April 17th, new single called Walk of the Damned. Right now I'm being joined by Kenneth and Jonny to share some more information about this release and what's coming up down the pipeline. So, Kenneth, Jonny, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You are
Nice
quite...
of you to have us here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Freddie got a hold of me, and he likes to bug me a lot. So if Freddie's listening in, he bugs me a lot. And so he was like, "Hey, John, you should check out this band." And I was like, "They better not suck, Freddie. I'm tired of hearing bands that suck." And it turns out you guys didn't suck. So, I thought, yeah, that'd be great to have you on the show.
I'm glad to hear.
I assume we didn't suck, or else we wouldn't be here.
Exactly. Walk of the Damned. What is this song about? And because you guys are folk metal, does this have to do with some kind of a folk tale of any kind?
No, Walk of the Damned is basically a song about life. It's about all the challenges you have to face and all the difficult times, and that you just have to push through and fight through them and walk on and walk of the damned. And when I wrote lyrics, I basically, I take stuff from my personal life and I just put a little folkish tale on it, just to make it sound better.
Just to make it sound cool.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I don't like paying my taxes, so I thought, man, this sucks. How am I supposed to make this sound cool like a folk metal song?
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, speaking of challenges, obviously we're all facing a challenge currently. Is this maybe tilted towards the pandemic at all, or was it really kept rather general?
So the song was written before COVID and Corona and all this. So the song has had been written for a couple of years ago, maybe almost.
Yeah, I think almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
So no COVID at that time.
No, no, there certainly wasn't. Okay, it's been around for a couple of years. I guess my obvious question is, why did it take so long to release it?
Well, first of all, we wrote the song and recorded it, and Joel, our previous vocalist, did the vocals on it. Then when he left the band, we decided that we shouldn't release the song with his vocals.
Oh, it didn't feel right when he was out of the band.
No.
So it took a while to find. We auditioned for different singers, and it was a process before Jonny decided to try it out.
Yeah.
He had never growled before, and suddenly he tried it, and it sounded freaking awesome. So why not?
I make some kind of noise.
As your beard grows and develops, your growling gets stronger, Jonny.
Yeah, it's obvious.
Very obvious. Well, I'm looking at the roster here. It says lead growling vocals, and then you've got Bjorn on lead clean vocals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have this, some songs with clean vocals. Not that many, but one or two maybe, I think.
Okay. So now you're mentioning multiple songs. As of right now, I only have one song on my desk.
Yep.
Is there an album in the works?
Yeah, it has begun. Yeah, we have songs ready for a new album. We will start the recordings of it soon. All the demos is ready, and I think we have a full album if we want to. So we will start to record as soon as possible.
I love that. We have an album if we want to, but
The only problem, I'm writing new songs all the time, and I think the new songs are better than the older ones, so we have to have the new songs on the album, you know.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, so it's a constant process. I'm writing new songs all the time.
Yeah, and we don't like to rush it either. We want it to be as good as it can be.
uh-oh. I'm hearing a lot of perfectionism.
No.
But the new songs are better.
Yeah. We're always evolving, and we have released an EP and an album that's out on Spotify and different places, and we hadn't found our sound as we liked it then. And the new sound is evolving, and that's why the new stuff is more us. The newer songs that comes in is more EVILON for each new song, I think.
Yeah,
it's a different sound with Jonny on vocals, and it's a lot more melodies now, even more folkish than earlier material.
Okay. I am on Spotify right now at this very moment, and I'm looking. So it looks like there was a full album here in 2018, and then what do you guys call it? An EP or an album from 2017?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, an EP.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So Shores of Avalon and then Leviathan. So last full album was in 2018. It's now 2021. I guess, what are you guys looking to build as far as the next album is concerned? Is it a heavier sound, a better sound, a shittier sound? Sometimes that's a goal.
Yeah. I guess it's a better sound. Nowadays we know more how we want it to sound. We have learned new things from every album, and the single now that we will release is the best sounding sound we ever had.
It's the best we've ever had. Why is it the best sound we've ever had?
It's the sound of the kind of music we want to play, and we have a different producer, if you can call it, technician, who has mixed it and produced it with our help. So we were after, you could say, more dynamic sound in the new single, and I think the album also will be produced and mixed by the same person. He did a great job, I think. You can hear everything. It's still heavy, but it's more dynamic. You can hear the softer parts better. You can hear it's better sounding overall, I think.
Yeah.
Much more the sound that we want for our music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay. I just stumbled upon something as I was reading it that, and you guys had mentioned kind of changing your sound for a while. So part of this biography that I'm reading is you guys started out as melodic death metal in the style of, I don't know what even you would call it these days, just traditional Swedish melodic death metal at the gates.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
In Flames, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Was it just because that was the parlance of the time? That was what everybody was doing, or?
No, I think it was a reaction to me and Jonny. We actually played in another band, more traditional heavy metal, you can say. And we wanted to play more brutal, more heavy stuff. And the normal reaction was to write more death metal riffs. Just to get a more heavy sound.
Yeah, and to try something new.
Yeah.
When going over to the folk side, was that a conscious decision, or did it just started happening naturally?
And we had it all the time. We had it on the first EP as well. some folkish melodies, and both me and Jonny, that's us who write the songs and have written the songs together on the EP and the album, and we wrote our own. I wrote some songs, and Jonny wrote some songs that we wrote together. We co-worked, and we always loved the melodies and the folkish sound. Listening to Celtic music, Nordic folk music, medieval folk music. I listen a lot to. So we love melodies, but we love the heavy stuff, and why don't bring it together? And now the new songs are even more melodies, as I said.
Yeah,
even more folkish.
Even more folkish. Do you guys find similarities between Celtic and Nordic, I don't know, folk traditions?
Yeah, I guess it's some similarities.
Okay. I guess I was just curious because you guys
have the minor scales, and you have the Dorian scales. That's both in Nordic and Celtic music. It's the same notes, but combined in a different way in traditional Nordic and Celtic. But it has similarities.
Yeah.
Try to speak English here.
It's okay. Is that how you say Celtic in Swedish? Is it Celtic?
No, not even that.
we say Celtic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Celtisk.
Cool. Not to be confused with the basketball team, the Boston Celtics.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Okay. Cool, because I figure being Swedish, writing about Nordic folklore would make sense. But how did the Celtic stuff get in there?
I don't know. For me at least, I just find it interesting to listen at. And I like the sound of it. But nowadays, I think it's more Nordic than Celtic.
Okay.
I have to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as far as...
But it's still there.
I think so as well.
As far as folk instruments are concerned, what do you guys bring into the table? Is there like a hurdy-gurdy in there? Is there a banjo?
I wish.
Okay.
I wish. No, it's mostly violins and flutes. And synths as well. Not so much more than that.
Okay.
No, not real.
Okay.
It's fake.
Aw.
Yeah.
In a way, those violins are real violins. You're just triggering a recorded sample of a real violin. So yeah, it's not a real performance, but it is a real violin.
Yeah, it just brings another. Yeah, it brings a new sound to the song, and it's even if it's not real, it's it's there.
Yeah, no judgments, baby. Even movie soundtracks aren't real.
Yeah. No.
We like the sound of it, and we want it, and it's not so easy to find people that plays violin and other instruments that wants to join a metal band here. There we are. So, and we want it in the music. So we write the melodies and program them for recordings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, one of the other things you wanted to chat about was the song from like 4 years ago, which is ridiculous. But let's talk about this song. Why this song from like 4 years ago? You guys can do better now.
Yeah, I thought about, we can't speak about songs that not have been recorded and released yet. And so we looked upon the album and the EP. And Valkyria is a song that we still like to play very much. We play it often at rehearsals, and that was a song that is at that early stage was very folkish.
Yeah, and people love it live.
Yeah. It's very popular live. So It could have been a song written now in the way it sounds, very much based on folk melody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I guess the question, speaking of live, at least here in Canada, that's not going to be happening anytime soon. Are the plans then to continue? You mentioned you guys are always writing songs. Is there a plan to get those songs written, recorded, release some more material?
Yeah.
Yeah, the process has already started, I guess you could say. We are planning to start the recordings as soon as possible.
Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Is this song, Walk of the Damned, is that representative of what we should expect?
Yeah, I think so. It's a new era of for us, at least.
Okay. Now, Jonny, you mentioned that one day you discovered that you can growl.
Yeah.
What has that been like? Have you actually had to learn how to growl, or are you still just on a tightrope?
He was angry at his dog, and he found out.
Yeah, exactly like that. No, I don't know. I was driving in my car, and I was, I don't know, just fooling around. Everybody sings in their car. And I decided just to try out. I don't know why, but I did. And in my head, I thought it sounded pretty good. Mm-hmm. So when I came home, I tried to record it and share it with the other guys in the band, and I guess they liked it too.
That's the word on the street, Jonny.
Yeah, I guess.
Be a gun for hire here.
And the song "Walk of the Damned" was the first song you recorded with growling.
Yeah.
First song ever recorded.
And recordings that you can hear on that song is actually my first growling recordings ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Now.
This is my son Gabriel.
Hey guys.
Hello. Hello.
How are you guys doing?
We are good.
Fine.
They are calling from Sweden.
Oh, really?
All the way from Sweden.
So they're a Swedish band, eh?
They're a Swedish band.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nothing like talking to a Swedish band after school.
Yeah. Who else in the world gets to talk to a Swedish band after school?
Do you learn to speak Swedish in school?
Do you know how to say anything in Swedish? No.
Just one thing.
All right. What's the one thing you know how to say in Swedish?
Your name.
Their name?
No, your name.
My name? You know how to say my name in Swedish?
Yes.
How do you say my name in Swedish?
Jon.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
It's true.
You could say Jon as well.
Yeah.
Jon.
You know how to say hello? Hey. Hey, right? H-E-J. Yeah, hey. These things are plastered on the wall at IKEA. How else? You know how to say yes?
You're giving me too much complex.
Yes is so complex. You're right.
Complexiness factory.
Whoa. Yeah. These things are plastered on the wall at IKEA. Granted, this little guy hasn't really left the house in like a year. He's been in school online, and whenever we go someplace, we're taking total advantage of the online pickup and online ordering. So we're rarely ever leaving, and we haven't gotten sick as a result of that. But just lately, because spring is happening, he's like, I want to leave the house. Like, where can we go? So the occasional place, we'll head to or whatever. But
yeah,
I can say we have had the sickness in the band.
Yeah,
we have now. Anders has got it now, our drummer.
Uh-oh.
And Jonny has had it.
Yeah, I had it in December.
Whoa. The drummer I would expect, the bass player I would expect, but you, Jonny, what is going on here?
Yeah, I don't know. I got it, the day after Christmas.
You got it at work, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I just woke up and didn't smell anything.
Uh-oh. Especially the day
And
after
that's
Christmas.
Yeah.
What should a Swedish house smell like on the day after Christmas?
Something at least.
Because I just imagining, I don't know, pine trees and sprinkly things and glek, all kinds of glek. So the glek would just be like, you know.
Yeah.
It will
and,
smell like Yule ham,
Yule ham.
Christmas ham.
Yeah. And a Yule ham, Yuletide. Speaking of that that folk metal, although the pagan roots, Yuletide.
Yeah.
All right. The Yule log. Leaving out a reindeer for there's somebody to eat. Isn't that a thing? You leave out a wooden reindeer so that some... Am I wrong?
Oh, a goat.
Or is it a goat?
No. No, no. A wooden reindeer? No, I never heard of it.
Okay.
No.
I heard of something to do with Yuletide that Swedes leave out some kind of a wooden animal that's supposed to be taken by something, and it's like a sacrifice, like take this instead of us kind of a thing.
All right, yeah. It's possible.
Maybe a very old tradition. I've never heard of it.
Okay. I could be making that up. We'll search the internet for it while I ask you this next very important question. Boys, is there anything that I missed that you wanted to chat about?
I think you got the most of it, but yeah, I just want to remember everyone that the single will be released the 17th of April. And yeah, I hope everyone will like it. I know we do.
And a music video as well on YouTube.
Yeah.
The same day.
Gävlebocken. Gävlebocken?
Oh yeah.
Gävlebocken.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a goat.
Yeah.
It's a big goat.
Apparently it's like
Yeah, it's a big goat. And it burns every year.
Yeah.
a gabby goat.
Whoa. Okay, so what's the story of the goat?
I don't know really. I think it's supposed to.
You're in a folk metal band in Sweden.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to represent one of Odin's goats. If I'm not.
Yeah.
I
think.
I don't know why it's burning all the time, but
I don't know either. Wow. Okay.
So apparently it's called like a gavy goat or something.
Gävle goat or something. Yeah.
Gävlebocken.
Yeah. Well, then it says in Swedish, Gävlebocken or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys got to write a song about this goat.
The burning goat.
One of the lyric lines should be like, the goat sucks.
There's even a picture of the goat after it's been burned. But there's another goat in the background that made it out alive.
It's not much left.
No, there certainly wouldn't be. Okay, well, I'm glad that we got the goat in there. So we chatted about learning how to growl, Celtic Dorian scales, the Gävle goat. We chatted about Walk of the Damned, music coming up. We even chatted about Frederick because we wanted to, and we wanted to say hi to Frederick. Yeah. When he was on, we talked about meatballs, which I know is so interesting.
Wait, what? Is he Italian?
Yeah, when Frederick was on, because we both work in culinary, so he was like, "Oh, what's your recipe for meatballs?" And I was like, "What kind of meatballs? You mean Swedish meatballs?" And
yeah.
So I told him my recipe, and he's like, "Are you my grandparents? Like, why are you putting allspice and nutmeg in your meatballs?" I'm like, "I don't know. That's what it says the Swedish meatball is." So
I think that however the recipe is, it's wrong for someone.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay, well, boys, since there's nothing else, and we finally got the goat into the show.
Yeah, that's good.
I just wanted to thank you for coming on to the Rock Metal Podcast today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.